Where'd I go? Not there. Apparently here. There are some materials of the Tian's family case in the cabinet. Which do you want to read upon? The poison and fingerprints. Okay. Tats, commonly known as rat poison, was detected in Shao. Sleeping pills. Did they dose her? Some of the capsule inside the medicine bottle were filled with rat poison. The sleeping pills were purchased from the town's clinic 3 months before the incident. Poisonous components were not detected in the same batch of sleeping pills. This basically ruled out the possibility of poisoning by the clinic staff. There are 3 different fingerprints on the bottle cap. One is from Shao, the other 2 fingerprints are still being matched. Obtain the fingerprints on the bottle caps, okay. The motive. The townspeople said that Shao behaved strangely before the incident. She was suspected to suffer from schizophrenia. There weren't any obvious conflicts with the Tian family. Combining the notes suspect to be Shao, suicide note that she left at the crime scene, we speculate she suffered from mental illness and had suicidal thoughts long before the incident. In conclusion, Shao has been suicidal for a long period of time. Due to her mental illness, she put the poison she intended to commit suicide with inside a Kongi. This caused the death of 3 other members of the Tian's family. End the investigation. Outsiders have not idea that the Tian family was a strained relationship. Even Shao, madness could be a disguise. But if I share these facts with Captain Lu, will they believe me? Oh my god. Where's the phone? Oh, we're here again. The person reported disappeared, leaving only a black background. Okay, take the phone. Hello, this is Shen. Hello, Miss Shen, this is Shao. Miss Shao, Fang Fang's transfer has been approved. Thank you so much. She was moving the kid out! I didn't do much. Fang Fang is a good kid. Seeing the outside world will create more opportunities for her development. By the way, are Fang Fang's grandparents okay with it? Last time you said that her grandparents did not want her to leave the town. They ended up agreeing with the idea. Good to hear that. I think she lied there. Miss Shen, I also found the thing you were looking for. I'll send it to you when I get the chance. Were Shao gonna expose the grandpa? Maybe Shao had evidence of what the grandpa were doing, and she wanted to move the kid out in exchange for giving over the evidence, and then she got killed before. Miss Shao, you're a great help. I'm the one who should thank you. Without your help, Fang Fang and I would not be able to leave this place. Oh yeah, she wanted to leave. Oh, they're coming back soon. Keep in touch. You disappeared again. I've been looking all over for you. Miss Shen. What is the thing you were looking for that Shao mentioned? Since you found out, I'll tell you about it. Yeah, about time! When I was a journalist, I came to Quintown to cover a story. I heard that Tian and Wang were selling cultural relics. The press asked me to come to Quintown under the guise of a volunteer teacher. After further investigation, I discovered that Tian used to work in a bank. He habitually recorded each transaction on his ledger. Tian had some big name clients, so you can guess how important this ledger was to him. So he used Fang Fang to approach the Tian family. Because of Fang Fang, Shao and I slowly got to know each other. She wanted to take Fang Fang out of Quintan, but Tian and his wife wouldn't allow her. So I made a deal with Shao. She helped me find the ledger. And I promised her that once Tian and his accomplice were arrested, she could leave Quintan with Fang Fang safely. Miss Chen, have you got the ledger? Before I could get it, Fang Fang's family had been murdered. And I don't know where the ledger is. Oh my god. Now many things are starting to make sense. Officer, what did you find out from your investigation? Sorry, Miss Chen, since you've shared so much information, I don't want to hide anything from you. But this isn't the time yet. I still need to investigate something important. Where? I found information on the bottle that contained the poison and the bottle cap. There are 3 fingerprints. Perhaps the key to solve the Tian's family case lies in the 3 fingerprints. Let's try to find a match for the fingerprints in the Tian family's home. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's a fingerprint of iron. I don't have professional equipment at hand, so I can only use tape to extract the fingerprints. We need to find tape. Oh. Roll of tape. Ta-da! We have it. Extracted. Fingerprint 1. Let's find some evidence. The diary mentioned that Fang Fang slept with her grandma in the same room. They were probably worried that the soul summoning ritual would affect Fang Fang. Fingerprint number 2! Yes. That is probably Grandpa. And this is Tian. No, yeah, the kid. The Tian. Yeah. There. Now all the corresponding fingerprints on the bottle cap are collected. After matching the fingerprints, I should be able to figure out the culprit behind poisoning. That is Xiao's. Chapter 5, the bird. Okay. We have confirmed Xiao. We can start matching the 3 fingerprint samples that we collected just now. Okay. Take fingerprint 1 first. Yep. Mom, what are you doing? Nothing. Have you finished your homework? Yes, I finished it. Mom, are you sick? I'm okay. These are sleeping pills. They help me sleep better. Can I have one, Mom? You're a kid. You don't have enough worries to keep you up all night. Oh. I'm gonna be so mad if the grandparents murder them all. Will all of your worries be gone after having this? Yeah. I wake up without any worries. I see. That's why you look a lot happier lately. Oh yeah, my birthday is coming soon. Of course I remember. I'll buy you a big cake. Yes. Listen to me. Kids cannot take this medicine. Fang Fang is a good kid, so don't touch it, okay? Okay, I won't touch it. Now match the fingerprints on the bottle cap, okay. I think it's this one, number 3. Judging by its side, this is a child fingerprint with some traces of crayon on it. This is probably Fang Fang. Fang Fang's fingerprint. Oh no. No. Oh god. Why would Fang Fang steal the sleeping pills? Let's match the last fingerprints first. Yeah, is it a grandma or the grandpa? Maybe the grandma, I'm guessing. Oh, fingerprints matched. The residue in front of the fingerprints is quite unique. That's the residue from scratched off part of a lottery ticket. It's from the granddad. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Hey, are you sure you want to do this? I think I can handle seeing you once a week. Don't you want to see you every day? So it was the granddad all along. Of course I do, but... You've seen it yourself. She really possessed by you. Miss Shang said if Sean's soul leaves her body, when we summon you soul over, he can stay in her body forever. They have gone mental. That way our son will live with us again. Don't worry, the poison I got is strong. She will die quietly, so the body can remain complete. Poisoning an adult to death. I'm afraid we'll get caught. If anybody asks, just say our daughter-in-law has gone mad and committed suicide by taking rat poison. I've told Wang Jinkai. He'll testify. Did the shopkeeper kill himself, baby? Is he trustworthy? We have worked together for many years. He has never leaked anything. If I get caught, he won't get away as well. Alright then. Oh my god. So the girl was an accident. The mom was... They tried to... Yeah. Tian is the one who poisoned. I told you Xiao was innocent. She would never harm Fang Fang. Oh my god. Miss Shen, it shouldn't be that simple. Tian laced the sleeping pills with poison. He knew Xiao was the only person who took them. He was a very cautious person. He wouldn't put the poison in the kanji. Then who put the poison in the kanji? Now I only have one speculation. The Tian family's murder case was an accident, but it was also the inevitable results of the accumulation of conflicts. Do you mean... It began with the death of Tian Yu. Tian Yu died from epilepsy. After his death, the Tian family grieved for a long time. Missing their son, Tian Yu's mother, He Gulian, repeatedly asked Mrs. Shang, a witch, to summon Yu's soul. And the catalyst to the events was Mrs. Shang's arrest. I guess after Mrs. Shang was arrested, Tian paid her to get her the soul summoning method. Soul summoning requires a living person for the soul to attach itself to. Xiao Shuang was the best choice for Tian's. Maybe Fang Fang overheard the secret regarding their soul summoning plans. And she told Xiao about this. So Xiao decided to play along and pretend to be possessed by Tian Yu. Wait a minute. Why did Xiao pretend to be Tian Yu? Miss Shen, do you forget? Tian and his wife didn't allow Fang Fang to study in the city at first, but then they suddenly agreed. Could it be? Xiao pretended to be Tian Yu so she could persuade them. Yes. Xiao hoped to bring Fang Fang out of this town, but her in-laws didn't allow it. And the only person in the family who could convince the grandparents was the deceased Tian Yu. Xiao's plan went well, and Fang Fang was allowed to study in the city. However, she underestimated how much her in-laws missed Tian Yu. The soul summoning ritual can only be held once in 7 days, but Tian wanted to see Tian Yu every day, which triggered his murderous plan. So, the actual person who put the poison in was... She was the person who witnessed everything but couldn't understand what happened. Miss Chen, you should know who I'm talking about. Oh no. No, that's impossible. This is currently the most reasonable explanation. The fingerprints on the bottle caps aren't the key to solving the case. The order of the fingerprint is... Fang Fang stole the sleeping pills after Tian laced them with poison. What she stole was poison. If I'm correct, that's what happened on the day of the incident. Shion. Oh my god. Mom. Shwan, I've had a cough over the last few days. Will get me some medicine. The one from Kanjian, the brand medicine works well. Okay. Also, Aunt Lee said that you went to Yi again for medicine. How many times have I told you not to go to his clinic? Mom, his clinic is legitimate and his medicine is good and cheap. Legitimate my ass, he couldn't even treat you. Hurry up. Alright. Oh my god. Poor child. My grandparents have never smiled since Dad died. Grandma burns incense and prays to Buddha every day. Grandpa always hides on the balcony and cries secretly. I hope they stop being sad. Put in sleeping pills. My grandma and grandpa said today is the soul summoning day. Actually, I know that Mom was pretending to be Dad just like the old lady. Every time she pretends to be Dad, Mom had to eat fish, which she hated. Grandma said that Mom's loves me and Dad very much, so she will do things that she doesn't like. Was it because she loved me that she ate the fish? But I don't want Mom to do things she doesn't like just because she loves me. I hope Mom can do what she likes. Mom said there will be no worries after taking this medicine. I hope that when I wake up, Mom, Grandma, and Grandpa will be happy. Fang, what are you doing? Mom forgot to turn off the stove when she went out, so I'm helping her watch it. She's too forgetful. Save some food for her. Let's eat first. That's so sad. Shao. Mom, I'm back. Fang. Fang. Oh my god. This is heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Mom, what are you doing? We're leaving this place after a national day. I'm packing up our clothes. Mom, this white dress is gorgeous. Why didn't you wear it? Mom is too old for this. No, I think you're still young. Please wear this next time we go to the park. I want to take photos of you. I'm really glad that you're such a sweet girl, Fang. The dress is a bit wrinkled. Let me iron it. Did she iron the dress too? Oh no. Is that the dress she died in? You Jinx, you're no good until you're dead. You have to die with this. Take the poison. Now. That is so sad. Oh my god. My body will not rot into the mud. Like a bird, I'll die in the sky. That is so sad. Why did this happen? Because the grandparents were assholes. Miss Chen. I'll try to report our findings to my superior. But the evidence is lacking, so it's very likely that... I understand. That's not the result I want to see either. Would people believe that Fang Fang accidentally poisoned the family out of good intentions? They'd only think that Fang Fang killed the whole family due to mischievousness. Mischievousness. There we go. Sorry for taking all your time for nothing, Officer Ling. This place seems to have changed back. The sound of a door opening comes from the entrance. Miss Chen, there's nothing left to be investigated. I want to tell you one more thing before we leave. I lied to you. I got the ledger before the incident occurred, and I sent it to the press. Couldn't you just said that? It's okay, Miss Chen. Handing it to the press is the same as handing it to us. It's good as long as we can expose Tian's transaction with his buyer. Let's go then. Xiao, I'm so sorry, Xiao. Oh. That's such a sad ending for Xiao. Can I go other place? No, I can't. I blame the grandparents, honestly. The fog is cleared. Officer Lin, I think I left something back in the Tian's house. I'll be right back. Sure, I'll be waiting for you here. Yeah, she forgot her umbrella. Oh my god. Everything is calling! My god. A voice call record is shown on a screen. Hello? Queen Shui? Hi, Chef. It's me. Queen Shui, I received the ledger and no one else has read it, right? I'm the only one. Why are the names of our company executives on it? That happened a long time ago and the laws weren't strictly enforced at that time. So, will their names be published? Some of the names on it may be made public, some can't for now. And some can never be known to the public. She lied. After all, it's good now that we got the ledger, Queen Shui. You've done a fantastic job. The credit is not mine. I've heard about what happened to the Tian family. What a shame that we weren't able to thank Miss Xiao in person. Don't get too hung up on it, Queen Shui. Also, now that Tian is dead, the buyers might search his house for the ledger. It isn't safe for you to stay there. You should return as soon as possible. Chief, I have to prepare for class. Being a volunteer teacher is nothing but a disguise. Do not fall too deep in the role. I'll send somebody to pick you up tomorrow. How does that sound? Can you give me 3 more days? I want to sort some stuff out. And I have another request. After the article is published, can you remove my name from it? Why? We'll talk when we meet, Chief. Okay. Make sure you stay safe. Uh-oh. Something bad is gonna happen, isn't it? Did Miss Chen made it back? Where did Miss Chen go? Have you seen Miss Chen? How long has it been since you last came to school? Has she gone missing? How can she be missing? Greetings, residents. This is a notice for a missing person. Chen Qingxue, a local female primary school teacher, has been missing for 3 days. Miss Chen left school on the night of 23rd. Her whereabouts are currently unknown. She was wearing a white blouse, long blue skirt, red hairband, and she was carrying a red umbrella when she disappeared. If any residents know the whereabouts of Miss Chen, please inform the office. In addition, we'll organize an aquatic search and rescue. We hope that citizen swimmers and divers can participate actively. I'd also like to remind everybody that there has been a lot of rain during the season and roads near the river are slippery, so pay attention while driving. Oh wait, didn't we see this in the beginning? So we were talking with a ghost, were we? Oh, I forgot that. So the day after the kid's birth, oh my god. Sai, where do you think she went? I heard that it rained on the day she disappeared. Do you think it's possible that she fell into the river? What are we talking? We were talking with the spirit! Tian's granddaughter was Miss Chen's student. Nothing good has happened to anyone who got close to that family. Right? People have been saying they received calls from Tian's daughter-in-law in the middle of the night. I also heard that the town is going to hold a memorial for Miss Chen. Why would they hold a memorial when they haven't even found a body? Miss Chen is young and single. It'd be ominous that she died away from home. If they had performed a ritual earlier, their spirit wouldn't have caused so much trouble. So we were talking with a ghost all along. Okay. Okay, not that way apparently. Kids, what are you doing? We are here to look for Miss Chen. People have been saying that Miss Chen fell into the water and drowned. But we believe she'll come back. Grandma said if we release lanterns into the water, the people who fell into the water will follow the lanterns and find their way back. It's dangerous to go near the river. I'll help you release the lanterns. Okay, thank you, Mr. Officer. Oh. That's so sad. I blame Tian. Tian and his wife, my god. Acted like fools. Chapter 6, Milky Way. Aww. Sure, she's dead. Miss Chen. Officer, what brought you here? I'm looking for you. So are many people. Sorry for worrying you all. A lot of things have happened recently. My mind is a mess. All my troubles seem to disappear every time I come here. What is this place? This is an empty field behind my house. When I was little, I accidentally fell into a dry well while I was playing here. It was night, and I was very scared. I had no idea how much time had passed, and I inadvertently looked up. And I saw something that I'll never forget in my whole life. I seemed to have forgotten my fear. I was just staring at the bright, scary sky. Then somebody dropped a rope down to me. I slowly climbed up the rope. As I climbed closer to the top, my range of vision grew wider. Oh my god. As soon as I made it out of the dry well, the entire starry sky stretched out before me. But I didn't find the person who dropped the rope down, and I didn't tell my parents about this when I got home. I thought it was just an unforgettable childhood experience that stuck with me. But after spending some time in Quintan, I finally understood. The children here are like me when I was trapped in a well. They can only look up and see a little part of the starry sky, I mean. I want to be the one who throws the rope to them. I want these children to go out and see the world. Miss Chen, I know you want to help those children. They are also waiting for you to return. Wait, is she dead or is she not? It's time. We can use this rope to climb out of here. By the way, Miss Chen, something just came to my mind. I promised you that I'd tell you how I obtained those clues when Tian's family case is solved. There's no need. I got the gist of it. You're different from everyone else. This could be destiny. You're destined to be a cop who seeks justice for the dead. I'll try to be that person, Miss Chen. I'll believe in you. By the way, officer, I can't climb up by myself. Will you climb up there and then drag me up? I'm not heavy, you can definitely do it. I think she's dead as well. I don't want her. Oh, it was so close, almost within reach. I start to understand how Miss Chen felt when she climbed up the well. I find myself wanting to share my feelings at that moment. But as I turn around, Miss Chen is gone. She is dead. All I saw was the bottomless well with its water reflecting the starry horizon. Where did Miss Chen go? No one knows. Maybe she went somewhere far away and will return someday. Or maybe she has become one of the stars in the Milky Way. Hello! You're finally awake. You fainted twice tonight, that's serious. Sheng, Captain Liu, why am I here? You even asked the same things twice. You passed out in the bathroom. If no one had found you, you would have lie on the floor all night. Bathroom. Was there a broken mirror with a rose there? Yes, there's one with a rose pattern. My speculation was right. I entered that world when I looked at a mirror in the bathroom of Tian's house. Captain, is Lixun always like this? Did he bump his head? He just woke up. He's still trying to figure out what happened. Lumo. Sheng, I have to report to our superiors about the case. Stay here and take care of Lixum. Captain, are there any progress on a Tian family's case? Lixun, do you know about that case? Yes, that's exactly why I went to the Tian's house to investigate. That's perfect. It'll save us time from explaining. Basically, there's a new suspect in the case. Who is it? You probably met him before. He's the doctor in this clinic, Yi Yingshan. Are there any evidence? We searched the Tian's house again and discovered that some of the salt in the kitchen was laced with rat poison. The bag of salt had been resealed and barely left any traces. This can never be done in just 1 or 2 attempts. The clues led us to the clinic's storage room. We found large amount of similar salt packages there. It's likely that he practiced many times to ensure that the seal was intact. And Yi Yinshan had a motive for murder. I heard about the grudge between Tian and Yi. There's still something that doesn't make sense. Right, but there's no way to continue the investigation. The suspect is dead. Is he dead as well? I'm afraid this case will become an unsolved case. Yi Yingsha is dead? Yeah, he was burned to death. It happened near the Tian's house. Yi Yingsha's car was completely burned. All that was left was the frame. We found a body in it suspected to be Yi, It's being delivered to Miss Song for an autopsy. How did a car catch on fire? Maybe the fireworks? There was a lot of fireworks in the car. Perhaps Yi was transporting them from the city from someone else. We also found cigarette butts in the car. Yi was probably smoking while driving in a cigarette butt accidentally dropped on the fireworks and ignited them. Sheng, have you checked if Yi was a smoker? Well, he secretly smoked and was seen by several of his patients. He did smoke, I saw him do it. I was gonna say the more you want to hide it, the more likely you get caught. Anyway, why did they hide the fact he was a smoker? The more you want to hide it, the more likely you'll get caught. Yeah. What's wrong, Lixin? That's incorrect. There's something wrong. Lixin. Lixin must have thought about something. Don't disturb him. Do you want to smoke? Oh, don't tell anyone about me smoking. I always tell the old folks here to smoke less, and I can't justify it if they find out I smoke too. Now I think about it, Yi seemed to have deliberately smoked in front of me. Why did he pretend to smoke? Why would he pretend to smoke? Uncle Wang, why am I here? Who gave me this pack of cigarettes? Xiao, my leg is in pain again. We'll go to the pharmacy and pick up some medicine for me. Go to the one in the west of the town. Don't go to Yi's clinic. Sure. Get some rest, Mom. Don't push yourself too hard. Dr. Yi, will this plan really work? Who do you think has the most say in the Tian's family after Tian Yu's death? My father-in-law? No, it's still Tian. You also know that your in-laws trusted the witch very much before. But who they believe in is not the witch, it's Tian. This is a rare opportunity. You need to pretend to be possessed by Tian Yu and get your in-laws' trust. That way you'll get the chance to escape with Fang Fang. But will they believe it? Miss Xiao, did Tia Yu smoke? Yeah, he used to smoke the same brand of cigarettes as you do. I don't smoke. A patient's family member gave it to me just now. I'm just holding the cigarettes in my hand and you mistakenly thought I smoked. Apply the same principle, do what Tia Yu often did, and after a while they will believe that the soul summoning is working. Lastly, you need to mimic one key behavior to convince them that you're truly possessed. It's something you would never do. I hate eating fish. I feel sick every time I smell it. I never had a bite of fish since I married into the Tian family. But Tian Yu loved eating fish. Then you'll slowly adapt to eating fish during this period of time. I can prescribe some anti-vomiting medicine for you. However, the medicine's efficacy is limited and the adaptation process will be painful. I understand. I'll do anything as long as I can get Fang Fangs out of here. What the heck? The doctor was in on it. Lixin, did something come to your mind? Captain Liu, Yi... Death is too strange. I don't have time to explain it now. I want to take a look at his body. No problem. I'll handle things on Xingju's side. Sheng, set up roadblocks on the main roads in town. Report to me right away if you encounter anyone suspicious. Roger that. He's not going anywhere on my watch. Lixin, I'll wait for the outcome. Understood, Captain. I won't let you down. Okie dokie. Where'd that go? Here? Autopsy room is not here. Okay, where's the autopsy room then? Was it? No. I don't know where we are. I could have checked. Oh. I could have checked. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me check. Autopsy room, end of the hallway. Okay, end. Oh, it's the last door I haven't checked. The family's crime scene photos are hanging on the wall. Exploring the Tian's house was like a dream. After learning what everybody in the Tian family went through, I feel surreal looking at the way they died. As if I just woke up from a dream. Suspicious. Let us check out the body! Is it Miss Chen, maybe? A charred skeleton can be vaguely seen through the cloth. The strong smells of fireworks greets you alongside the remaining warmth. It's as if the bones are still burning deep inside. Remove it. Who are you? Who are you? Are you Xinghui? I'm Lin Lixin. I'm new here. Oh, are you the rookie who passed out during the first dispatch? Never mind. Sheng wasn't any better when he just joined the team. Captain Lu told me beforehand. You want to know if this body is my senior schoolmate Yi? Yeah, Yi, your senior schoolmate. Ah, I used to call him like that. Xinu, you and Dr. Yi graduated from the same school. We both graduated from Sheng Medical University. He graduated 2 years earlier than me. Did Dr. Yi study forensics as well? I would say it was half forensics. Was it the doctor all along? Well, during an anatomy class, Yi found something wrong with the organ of a donated corpse that died from a heart attack. Later, the lecturer invited the head of the forensic medicine department and a renowned individual in forensic science, Professor Liu Kwang, to perform an autopsy. After Professor Liu's autopsy, it was determined that the donated corpse was killed by medicine that can cause myocardial infarction. Okay. The suspect was arrested soon after that, and he became a star on campus. Professor Liu hoped that he could work with him. Although his department didn't let him go, he investigated many cases with Professor Liu. That's why Dr. Yi said he knew a lot of cops. Yeah. Everyone thought he was a rising star in the forensic field. But after graduation, he opened a small clinic in town. I heard that it was because his parents didn't want him to be a forensic doctor. They believed that his job would bring them bad luck. Professor Liu was also my supervisor. He seemed devastated every time this was brought up. Sorry for talking so much. It's okay. I want to know more about Dr. Yi anyway. Let's get down to business. You wanted to know if this corpse is Yi, right? Yeah, and we need to do it as soon as possible because we're running out of time. It won't be easy. Because Yi was adopted and we couldn't find his blood relatives for many years. Additionally, there are too many samples in the clinic. Analyzing them one by one will take too long. So, there's a way to determine it in a short time. What is it? I see. I didn't expect you to know this. So is this method feasible? It surely is, but the bones are severely damaged. Putting the bones back into the original arrangement is a lot of work. The trainee my superior sent hasn't arrived yet. If I do this alone, it will take a long time. So is there any other way? I was hinting that you should help me, silly. Beautiful. Let's go! Oh my god. Where do you belong? Okay, wait, hold on. This one belongs over here, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, that sound though. Oh. This one belongs here. Where in God's name does this belong? Oh, we can rotate them. Oh, okay, that makes it easier. Haha, I'm a forensic genius. There we go. Can I pick up? Okay, I can pick up that one. And then... There? No. There we go. Your hypothesis was right. Thanks for your hard work. I'll report this to Captain Lou. I know it's bad news regardless of whether Dr. Yi is dead or alive. There may be hidden truth in this case, and we'll definitely find him and ask him for the truth. So he's alive! He faked his death. Okay, thanks, Lee. You can use the phone in the office to contact Captain Lou. Let's go and call our chief. My god. Was it the... I need to hold the whole thing! Hey, Captain Lou. Lixin, how are things going there? She has confirmed that the body is in Yi. Good. Good thing that you noticed something goes off. You can always find clues that others can't, just like your dad. We're going to check the bus station and train station. He's not going anywhere. Captain, can I ask you a favor? What is that favor, though? Tell me. Oh. Choo-choo. Oh, there he is. Hello. I found him. Where am I? Chapter 7, Incinerate. Yi. Officer? How did you know it was me before I even started to talk? Almost no one knows this number. You answered a call from this number at the public phone market owned by the Tians. I guess you memorized the number back then. You're very smart, Yi. You almost fooled everyone. But not you. If you'd taken that train just now, your plan would have been succeeded. Success. Yeah. There we are. Yi, we have you surrounded. I asked my superior for some time to ask you some questions alone. You got me. I have nothing to say. This isn't an interrogation, it's an equal communication. Someone once taught me to exchange questions for questions. You probably also have a lot of questions for me. What's the point of doing this? I know you didn't poison the family. I don't want to pin it on the wrong person. But I also want to know why you did what you done. I don't know what you're talking about. You treated me as a pawn ever since I entered the clinic. You led me to investigate the Tian family case because you have created a new suspect for the case. You pretended to be a smoker in front of me so I'd believe that you were burned to death in the fire due to your smoking habit. This way, Xiao could have been cleared of all the charges and the real murderer would have burned to death while you escaped. I answered your questions, and now it's your turn to answer mine. Why did you help Xiao escape the Tian family? I was trafficked here as a kid, but the townspeople were unaware of this. I barely shared this secret with people. Xiao was trapped here just like me. I helped her just like helping my patients. Her illness came from this place, so leaving her here was the best treatment. It's my turn to ask a question. How did you discover that I wasn't dead? Your plan was very thorough, but the corpse gave you away. Which part of the body gave me away? The ribs? Your ribs were broken by Tian. Under normal circumstances, even if your ribs have recovered, there would be fibrocartial calluses. Our forensic expert spent the whole night putting the ribs together and found out that the ribs didn't have any calluses. Seems like I underestimated your forensic expert. The forensics expert was none other than the student of the famous Liu Ying. She was your schoolmate. It's my turn to ask a question. Why did you try to take the blame? I thought of the worst scenario when I helped Xiao develop an escape plan. But I didn't expect that the situation would get much worse. After her death, people called her a madwoman, a psycho, a murderer, which I didn't expect either. It was my plan that killed Xiao and Fang Fang. I should be the one to bear the charges. Dr. Yi, no one could predict that things would go in that direction. That was just my first reason. My second reason. Since I was a child, my adoptive parents kept telling me I was abandoned by my biological parents. My adoptive parents arranged a lot of things that I didn't want. I never resisted. I wanted to repay them for the kind act of nurturing me. They didn't tell me the truth until they were on their deathbeds. They've been deceiving me for their whole life. After they passed away, I didn't shed a tear, nor did I feel relieved. The name Yi Yingshan still trapped me here. I wanted this name to bear all the charge, and I will start a new life with a new identity. Any other reasons? That counts as another question. It's my turn to ask. I left you with a question during our first call. How did you find these clues? I can communicate with the dead! There's a saying in the field of forensics that forensics is a profession that communicate with the dead. Yes, but that's just an analogy. I can also communicate with the dead. I can see into their past. I know secrets that only the dead knows. Perhaps this unreasonable answer is the most reasonable. Can you continue to answer that question now? The last reason. Leaving Quintang was Xiao's will and her expectation of me. On the day of the incident, she came to the clinic to buy medicine. Dr. Yi, do you have any Kanjian brand's cough medicine? I happened to restock a batch recently. I'll get a pack for you. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Yi, Fang Fang and I will leave Quintan next month. I've come to say goodbye. I don't know if we'll have a chance to meet again in the future. Miss Xiao, the last step of the plan is that you have to go somewhere even I won't be able to find. The ideal scenario is not to meet up again. However, if we're destined to meet again, maybe we will meet somewhere in the world. Oh, a while ago, my father-in-law won 4 cruise tickets. My in-laws don't like to travel far, so I gave one to Miss Chen. And I wish to give the last one to you. You've been in town for such a long time, you should go out and relax. A distant voice. Dr. Yi, the infusion bottle is almost empty. Okay, I'll change it right away. I'm sorry, it's autumn and there are many patients in the clinics. I'm overwhelmed. Miss Xiao, thank you for kindness, but it's okay. I'll reserve it for you. Tell me if you want to go one day. Sure, thank you. She was a respectable person. She was not only saving herself, but me as well. I didn't understand at that time, but it was too late when I did. After she died, I told myself that I should try to leave. She wouldn't want you to leave in this way. But I'm the type of person that can't move forward without being pushed. And when I finally decided to move forward, I realized I was still trapped. You obviously had the opportunity to get in the train before I showed up. Officer Lin, do you see the mountains ahead? They're like piled up ashes. When I stare at them, I feel an indescribable confusion and fear. Maybe they're just a mass of lifeless ashes, or maybe they're still smoldering inside. I feel as if I can see my biological parents. Their figures are vague and they're wandering through the mountains like ghosts. Their mouths are open, they're calling out. Maybe calling my name. But I forgot my original name long ago. I didn't understand until then that I'm homeless. There isn't any place for me in the world. A home that was once warm to people who can accompany me have been buried in these mountains for ashes. Dr. Yi, do you have any questions? I have no more questions, I only have one request. Officer Lin, please forget the conversation that just happened. I'm the criminal who killed 3 Tian family members and caused Xiao to commit suicide. Yi, you're suspected of arson and desecration of a human corpse. You're under arrest in accordance with the law. After re-investigation, the police discovered Yi falsified the evidence of him killing the Tian family. The identity of the burnt corpse was also confirmed. It was Wang Jinkai, the owner of the small store. Yi was prosecuted for arson, desecration of a human corpse, and falsifying evidence. The Tian family murder case was back to its original state. The case was closed again. Actually, I still have one more question for Yi. I want to know if another person was also involved in his plan. I don't think he will answer this question. I also have my own answer. I will keep this answer in my heart forever. Ixin, what do you see this time? There's nothing but a blank white space. Where's the hearse carrying your father? I didn't continue to chase the hearse. I stopped and watched it until it disappeared from my sight. Why didn't you chase it? I just saw the miseries in this world. I also saw souls struggling painfully in it. I shouldn't have chased after my dad's honor and glory. There are still people suffering at the bottom of the dark abyss. That's where I should go. Oh, we're back here. There are several announcements posted on the public bulletin board. The obituary. A volunteer teacher of Quintown Primary School, Chen, has passed away at the age of 27. Hereby notified. Culture and Education Office of Quintown Town Government. How did she die? Report of the tomb robbery. Recently, Quinge Times has reported on a tomb robbery in Quintown Town, which has caused an outcry. A reporter conducted a secret investigation and found a tomb robbery syndicate led by Tian that had existed for a long time and had engaged in tomb robbery and sales of cultural relics. As the tomb robbery case surfaced, the cultural relic trades exposed were even shocking. According to the ledger, which was made public by the Times, there are hundreds of buyers. Currently, the Quint municipal government has gathered forces from all walks of life to protect Quintown's cultural relics and crack down on illegal and criminal activities. Okay, that was all. A few days ago, somebody found this letter downstream. It's a completely damaged after being soaked in the water. The Quinge Times editorial office. Queen City was written on the envelope. It was signed by Chen Qinsu, the teacher. The letter is soaked and damaged. It's impossible to read what was written. We speculate based on the fragmented content that this is a resignation letter. Miss Chen probably wanted to quit her job at the press and stay here to continue teaching. However, this letter didn't make it to the destination. Oh, how did she die? Miss Chen's funeral is being held in town today. According to the custom here, there will be fireworks at the funeral. People believe fireworks can help missing souls find their way. This is a funeral without the body of the deceased. It sounds absurd. But if we spend 2, 3, 5, 10 years looking for Miss Chen, who would hold a funeral for her by then? Will anybody remember her? Well, anyone, I mean. Epilogue, like tears in rain. Oh, there we go. Farewell. That was it! Oh my god! I played through the whole game. Oh my gosh. That was a really interesting game. It was very, very dark and like horror aspects to it that I liked. Oh. I don't know if this is... So that was the ending to the game. I wish to thank my family and friends who offered me generous help in the development of this game. Thanks to all the players, streamers, media, and developers. Aww. Finally, I wish to say thank you to everybody who plays Fireworks. I hope that you find something valuable in this journey. Well, that's really nice. That was the game! Oh my god! I really like the scary, kind of like spoopy, scary aspects of it. It was an interesting way with like art styles, the way you had to like invert the camera and stuff to walk through locked doors. And the story, I feel so bad for the mom and the girl. I really despise. I really hated the grandpa. And I wonder what happened with Miss Chen. She probably drowned, maybe. So it was kind of like a dark game, but I did like the story and the aspects of it. It was entertaining. Thank you so much if you watched through the whole thing, or all the videos, depending on how I split this up. And yeah, that was it for today, and I will see you guys a different day. A shout out to my Twitch subscribers, patrons, and YouTube followers. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!